All right, yes, my people, we're back again with another reaction. Now, you already know this past week here, it's been hard on us, Chelsea fans. So, we're back in the media again, but this time around, I just want to hear from my favorite guy on Talksport, Simon Jordan, everybody. So, if you didn't already know, Chelsea snitched on themselves. We decided, we found some, little off the books kind of money going to some agencies during I think they say 2011 2018 or something like that, during the era of Roman Abramovich. And yeah, we did snitch on ourselves. I've never had something like that, but Todd Bowley is like, yeah, no, I mean, I don't want to get in trouble for this shit later, so I'm just gonna snitch on myself. So I think in about 2-3 days ago, Chelsea were found guilty and we had to pay some fines and some still confusing. They say it's suspended period for transfer ban. I don't know what that means, but apparently we can still sign and sell players. I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to hear what Simon Jordan thinks. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it, people. This is Mr. Jordan.
What do you do with a group of fans that are singing for Roman Abramovich, who has just ultimately, in the last 24 hours, shown the football club to have, and ironically, John Obi and Mikel, wake up and have a listen, son, to have cheated their way into winning tournaments, and
you can see the passion in his voice, like he really wants to get into it. And I knew this was gonna come out because John Obi Mikel, we reacted to him, I think last week, talking about, when he was calling Arsenal being the cheats just because they play for corners. And I came out and said, listen, I'm not an Arsenal fan, right? But we cannot call them cheaters because they play for corners, because at the end of the day, corners are part of the game. Now, if you want to talk about cheating, yeah, this is cheating. And this is the reason why I'm reacting to this, because one of our own, John Obi Mikel went on to say some lot of rubbish, crap, whatever. But yeah, I knew this was going to come up. So yeah, let's see.
And ultimately brought the club into disrepute by the nature of the fact that they broke the system, clearly been proven. Now, whether other teams have done it or not, and whether it will come to pass for them as well. So you've got people singing for an owner whose motivations for owning the football club were his own, and spent lots of money to buy you a football club, to manufacture it into a better football club, and cheated whilst doing it, and you're singing to have him back. I mean, what do you do with that sort of mentality? You can't do anything. So Liam Rosenior and whoever's in charge now can do nothing with that sort of backward mentality of celebrating somebody that's ultimately...
Or maybe they can just cheating themselves. Maybe Todd Bowley and Liam Rosenior, whatever, they should start cheating because, like you said, the Chelsea fan base, we sing Roman Abramovich name, even though it's been confirmed that he was a cheater, or at least we knew about this long time, but this was just assumptions, right? But now that it's been confirmed, and you're saying, what do you do with that kind of fan base? Talking about us, the Chelsea fans, mate, we don't give a shit. Like we actually don't give a damn. Like, yes, we cheated our way to winning trophies, but back then, yeah, we didn't know what was happening behind the scenes, right? Or maybe a little bit. Maybe we knew a little bit. But yeah, man, who cares? I mean, who cares? He should know better. He was he's a businessman as well. Who doesn't cheat? They say cheating is fine as long as you don't get caught. And to be fair, Roman Abramovich didn't get caught on this issue. However, yeah, we will still sing his name. We don't care. We don't care.
Diminish your football club in most people's eyes. Your football club now has, if you want to talk about asterisks, which I don't like, if you want to get into that territory, you now have to asterisk Chelsea because it's been proven beyond doubt that Chelsea cheated to achieve outcomes.
But at the same time,
what do you say to that?
But have those Chelsea
Let's get
fans,
that back.
are they not right to feel that they have fallen from a great height?
Go back to the cheating, yeah? But you did that, it would appear, by operating in a way which is very different to how the...
If going back to cheating is going to make us win trophies, then let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Nah, I'm joking. But listen, he is not wrong, Everything that we've celebrated from the Champions League to the FA Cups to the, conference, or not conference league, but to the Europa Leagues and Club World Cups, you know, obviously it's going to be tinted, even though maybe the year that we cheated in terms of paying the agencies of the books, you know, maybe those years we didn't even win anything, you know, but then maybe we went on to win something the year or year two after. I don't know. I don't want to go back and start, you know, calculating the year that we accused of cheating and the year we won things. I don't want to do that. But it's obvious that what he's saying is true. Now, our bragging rights have been taken away. If I go right now, try and brag about the Champions League, the Europa Leagues, and the FA Cups, people are always going to say, you cheated, right? Which, by the way, they're not wrong. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, he's not wrong for saying that it's tinted everything that we celebrated for Roman Abramovich era in terms of, like, trophies and everything. But if I'm being honest with you guys, I really don't give a shit. Like, I can't take the joy that I had when we won the two, you know, Champions Leagues and FA Cups, and you know, because football needed to be played still. I mean, they needed to play for us to win. They didn't just hand it over to us. We had to play. Now, I understand that maybe some of the players that were in those teams shouldn't have been there if it wasn't for the, you know, obviously behind the scenes payments to the agents. I get that. But yeah, he's not wrong. He's not wrong.
The game was set up and centered. So if you want to celebrate that fellow because he bought you at all costs, he bought you the opportunity, he navigated the system, he created an outcome that's now been seeded in bringing the club and its achievements into disrepute, and you're going to sing for him back because you won things unto him. Well, okay, that tells you the mindset of certain football fans. So Liam Rossignol and whoever's running the football club can never overcome that unless they do exactly what Abramovich has done, which is win everything or win certain things at certain times and operate in that way. Now, that will be the answer from the Chelsea fans. That'll be the answer from the Morlocks, dragging the knuckles across the terraces at the time.
It was a more successful couple of decades.
Yes, at what cost? What has it done to Chelsea now? What does it turn Chelsea into now? Everyone looks at Chelsea and they look at Man City, the same thing happens to them and goes, you're not real. Now, people will think that. They thought that previously, didn't they? I said it before. Manufactured football club. Your real place was behind electric fences in the second division. Your manufactured place now, because of someone else's money, has been elite football club. But beyond that now, you're not an elite football club. What you were elite cheats.
I mean, he's not wrong. I mean, I hate to say it as a Chelsea fan, but he's not wrong. Because, like I said, our bragging rights have been taken away with this result. Because if I go on to say to an Arsenal fan that, you know, you haven't won a Champions League, blah, 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 the first thing that comes out of their mind is like, you cheated your way through to win your Champions League. Maybe even the players that were bought, you know, by that cheating, maybe they were not even in the lineup. You know, maybe they're not even in the lineup. Like, say, for example, the 2021 Champions League that we won. I don't think the players we bought in 2011, 2008, whatever the timeline was, the players are still there. I don't think so. I don't think that Thomas Tuchel Champions League, we had players that were bought, you know, behind the scenes through cheating, whatever. I don't know, but that's always going to tint everything. You know, the Club World Cup, the Conference League, obviously we won that during this regime, which, I mean, they haven't cheated yet as far as we know. But, I mean, those bragging rights, they're gone. They're gone. But one thing we're not going to do as Chelsea football fans is to stop crying for Roman Abramovich. Nah, he gave us a good time. He gave us a good time being a football fan. It was good. We were winning. So yeah, listen, there is the cheating part of it, but there's also the ambition part of it. Like, Roman Abramovich was not to play with. He wanted to win. The way he fired coaches, the way he fired his backroom staff, the way, you know, coaches were coming back and forth. Like, you know, listen, the man just wanted to win. And fucking, who doesn't cheat? I mean, we all cheat. You know, like I said, just don't get caught. In this case, we didn't get caught. We submitted ourselves and said, listen, we're guilty. So I think that's also why we can still sign players with this regime, because this happened way back. But yeah, I just wanted to hear what Uncle Jordan had to say. But yeah, man, make sure you do subscribe to the channel, people. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.